Hi, welcome back to another video from ThisKindaGirl.com, the home of smart and sexy swinger advice. If you haven't done already, do please hit subscribe and also hit the little bell icon and you will never miss a video. So, ThisKindaGirl.com will take you from nervous newbie to sophisticated swinger in no time. In today's video, I am going to be giving you some of my first time swinger tips. We will be talking about why do people swing and also concerns for first time swingers. So, let's get straight down into it. Welcome to the world of swinging. As with most alternative, risque or taboo activities, even discussing swinging can be a really scary prospect. But in reality, it doesn't have to be. The fact that you're here watching this video is a really positive first step. And I'm sure you didn't stumble on this video by accident. You probably did have a search for something. You perhaps was curious. Perhaps you've discussed it with your partner. Perhaps you haven't. Perhaps it's something you've been thinking about for a while. Don't worry, guys and girls. You are in the very best of hands. Now, it's imperative to remember that we are all different and our wants, needs, desires, and what's hot for one can be very different to another. So there's no right or wrong way to start swinging. There's no right or wrong way as to why you decided to get into it. All that matters is you are open and you're honest with yourself and those around you. There is no right or wrong way to have sex. There are many different styles, possibilities, scenarios when it comes to swinging, and for me, I've been swinging for a long time. I've never felt bored. I've never felt like, oh, I've done that. Oh, I've run out of ideas. Oh, I don't really want to. What should I do? I've never really had that situation. The fact that I've been doing it for such a long time is, I think, demonstrates to you just how enjoyable it can be. Look how happy it makes me even talking about it. Like, I've never kind of gone, oh, I'm just getting so bored of it. Like, once you start, there's so many amazing things you can enjoy. What's important to remember is that you always move at the pace of the least experienced person, whether that's you're in a couple or whether that's you're a single person and you're joining with people, or it's 2 or 3 couples together. You always move at the pace of the least experienced and least comfortable person. Now, you may be surprised to learn that there are many different types of swingers. Not all couples have sex with other couples. Not all couples both get involved. Some people like to watch. Some people, one person likes to do it. Some people, have more open relationships where they go and have sex with other people and then they come back together. Some people are polyamorous. Although I do talk about swingers and swinging, I also talk about ethical non-monogamy, which covers a whole different range of different types of relationships. So there are loads of ways in which to get involved. Some people don't have penetrative sex with others. Some people only do soft swap. Again, there's loads of different ways to get involved. There's no right or wrong answer. So why do people swing? Moving on. So swinging isn't exclusively for mature married couples looking to spice things up. The lifestyle appeals to a whole wide range of people. It doesn't matter if you're single, you're married, you're dating, you're divorced, you're cautious, you have a friend with benefits. It really doesn't matter. There will be swinger parties and clubs which cater specifically for your relationship state or lack of. You don't have to identify as bisexual, straight. Gay people can get involved in the swinger scene. People who are completely heterosexual, not interested in any other genders, well, like they're not bi or not curious or anything, they can also get involved in the scene, and they do. Straight women can get involved. it really doesn't matter. There is something and someone for everybody. There is a misconception that within swinger couples, the woman is bi and the guy is straight. Yes, there are couples like this, but in my experience and what I'm seeing in the last few years is there's an awful lot of bisexual couples or bi-curious couples where obviously both partners are bisexual or bi-curious, which for me is really exciting because that's the relationship I'm in. So it's really exciting to see that more people are being open and honest about these things. I also have met a lot of gay couples who enjoy swinging, and also some gay women who enjoy swinging, or bi women who enjoy swinging, I say, but who are more lesbian than they are bisexual. Again, this is just something which I see, and so it is open to all. You don't have to be married to swing. You can be in a long-term relationship. You could be in a polyamorous relationship where you have multiple partners and multiple relationships. It really doesn't matter as long as you have total honesty and clear communication when you are discussing with your partner or partners. What you have to ask yourself is swinging right for you? Now, I do have a video titled, Is Swinging Good for Your Relationship? Is swinging good for you? I also have blog articles on this, so you can go and check it out if you want more information. I shall put the description in the video below. In my experience, swingers are a very non-judgmental bunch, and we're just happy that other people are joining us, and we just like to talk and socialise and discuss it. Now, concerns for first-time swingers. Now, it's easy for me to say that open and honest communication is key. I had that conversation many years ago. And sometimes it's not always easy to have that conversation, as it can be really scary and it can be really daunting. Sometimes it's not always enjoying something new which scares us, it's the implication of what that will have on our existing relationships. It's normal to be scared. It's normal to be unsure, and it's normal to have reservations and be frightened of rejection. But the hardest thing you have to do is have that conversation. Once you've had that conversation, the whole process becomes a lot easier. It's natural to be scared and have reservations about putting your relationship out there or putting yourself out there. It's natural to be frightened and daunted. Don't worry, guys and girls. I know how it feels. I know what it's like. I have been there. I know it can be scary to want to talk about these things with your partner, but you're not sure how they'll react. You're frightened of rejection. I know. And I know that these are a huge concerns to people. I've always maintained the notion that swinging will add to an already existing excellent sex life, either that's as a single person or within a relationship. It should always complement your relationship. It should never dominate it. It should never retract from it. It should always add to it and benefit it. Now, being realistic about your concerns is also really important. You need to be realistic about you need to be upfront and honest with yourself and with your partner. If there's something which you're not comfortable with, is there something that you really don't want to experience or you don't want to see happen, you need to make sure you talk about these things, or either with your partner or with other people that you are playing with. If you're having concerns about like safety concerns and safe sex, these need to be paramount. These concerns and fears are really important to address when you first start swinging. If you're unsure about having penetrative sex with people or allowing other people to have penetrative sex with you, whether you're a man or a woman, you need to address these issues. If you're only comfortable with soft swap, then only do that. If you're only comfortable watching or having sex with one another initially for the first few parties or events you go to, this is perfectly normal. These concerns are perfectly valid and perfectly normal. I hope this video has given you an insight into some first time swinger tips, and concerns. Do please join me next time, because we'll be talking about the first time meeting a couple and the first time going to a party. So do join me then.